So next up, we have Greg Morris. Give him a round of applause as he's coming. He is the president and executive director of the Isaacs Center. He is also a member of Community Board 8. He is very welcoming and an asset to the community in which he serves. So please receive him.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the introduction and the opportunity to be with you here tonight. To just say that one more time, shout out to all of you. Congratulations, first and foremost, to the Holmes-Isaacs Coalition for bringing this space together tonight. This positive and engaged space together, and the work that has been happening day in and day out to have a conversation, to push back, and to be present in this fight. That's first thing I want to say. The second thing I want to say is I want to give thanks to all the folks, all the elected officials and representative for elected official offices who are here tonight. Give them a round of applause because this community has been tireless, and they have been tireless. And also to my fellow members of the community board here tonight, who are huddled over on this side of the room at the moment and over in the back as well. Give them a round of applause because they care. This matters to them. I have to do a brief commercial though, of course. I'm the executive director of the Stanley Isaacs Neighborhood Center. This center has been around for 50 plus years. Stanley Isaacs, should be noted, was Manhattan Borough President and he's city councilman. He was known for fighting racial discrimination in public housing. So this namesake is about equity. This namesake is about justice. And so this conversation that we're having here and this ongoing fight, it's present and it's part of our history at the Stanley Isaacs Neighborhood Center. So you are part of that. Exactly. I suspect if Stanley were here right now, he'd be very proud. Here's the other thing I want to say. We've been around for 50 years. I expect us to be around for 50 more. For those of you for the first time who've been present in this dining room, we serve breakfast and lunch in this location every day. And during the holidays, we have an enormous meal in this space that we serve. And sometimes on Sundays, we do Sunday suppers in this space. But you know what else we do in this space? We have fabulous celebrations for our seniors. We bring our young adults together and our young people together, and we celebrate each other. We support each other in this space. And directly across the courtyard from here, we operate a youth center as well. Now, I'm saying all this because I'm always fascinated. 7 years into the role as executive director, there are folks who still don't know what we do here. So I encourage each and every one of you to come down and say hello, to see our staff and to engage with us so we can tell you about the mission, vision, and purpose of the Isaacs Center for the last 50 and for the next 50. That's the commercial segment. Thank you, Octavia. Now, let me take this in a slightly different direction. I want to make a note. The Manhattan Borough President, Gail Brewer, and we may have representatives from her office here with us. I know she's with us, and thank you very much. Give a round of applause to any representative from Gail Brewer's office, our Borough President. The fight, the legal fight, has been championed by our Manhattan Borough President. She has been standing up for this community, and not so long ago, she stood up in front of this community and said, here's where we are, here's what we've been doing, here's what comes next. And we are clear that I think the hearing, the next hearing, the legal hearing on the plan to build here is scheduled for the end of October. Is that correct? Pocky's confirming on that side for me, so I just want to note that. So the fight continues legally and here, present in this room together. The last thing I'll say in my final minute, thank you. I see timekeeper over on this side. The last thing I'll say in this final minute as I wind down is this. The residents of this community, the residents of public housing, deserve respect, deserve dignity. They deserve the ability to be cared for. They deserve the ability to be served in a way that focuses on their wellness, that focuses on equity, that gives them every single opportunity to experience the life that they deserve to have. In the wealthiest city imaginable, we should all be doing better. And at the Isaacs Homes development, what I'm always proudest of, and what I'm proudest that I hope this center reflects, is the investment that we make in taking care of each other, because our fight is a collective one. That our friends from the Fulton houses are here tonight, and from around this city are coming together to push back in this moment to ensure that community comes first for a change. I'll say that one more time. That community comes first for a change is extraordinary, and it's powerful, and it matters. And each and every one of you in this room has a role to play in being relentless about ensuring that community comes first. As you fight and as we fight to ensure the equity and the justice that is deserved, it is also absolutely positively critical that everyone in this room is engaged, respectful, and also desperately, relentlessly, and urgently focused on solutions. Because one thing holds true for me in my history in connection to our city government. If we wait around for them to solve problems, we'll be waiting a long time.